When asked how he created a sculpture, Michelangelo once said he saw an angel in the marble and just chipped away till the angel was free. Rickey Chick met a Manchester artist with a similar approach when it comes to working with wood. This is the story of Roger Bennett and his Clear Branch Woodworks.
Roger Bennett has always loved working with wood.
Actually, I started underneath the shade tree of my grandpa, whittling on cedar. He taught me how to use a knife.
With his grandfather's mentoring and several years of shop class, he quickly mastered the basics of woodworking. But it was his passion that transformed him from craftsman to the talented artist he is today.
Perfect.
Born and raised in rural Coffee County, Roger has a connection with nature that results in an almost indefinable ability to find works of art hidden in the trees that have been an integral part of his life's landscape.
I see it. It's hard to explain. I can be driving down the road and see a tree and say, oh, I want to see what's inside of that tree. But it's amazing what you can see inside of trees that the normal public never sees. It truly is.
Amazing also aptly describes the exquisite works of art Roger lovingly liberates from the scraps of locally sourced wood that he ironically describes as
ugly wood. I got a good friend, his name's Randy, he's got a bandsaw mill. He saves me the ugliest part of the trees. I love the ugly wood. He cuts it out, I stack it, dry it. It takes a year for every inch it's thick to air dry. I've got wood 20, 30 years old stacked up out back.
You may not think letting a future work of art essentially rot outdoors would be a good idea, but the results of the process, known as spalting, speak for themselves.
Spalting is where you leave the wood outside in the weather and rotate it ever so often. You pile leaves and stuff on top of it and let mushrooms grow. Let the bugs enter it and leave it. As it rains, the wood sucks the dirt and stuff into the wood and out the wood. As it ages, it takes months, sometimes years. And that's what causes the spalting. That's going to be a pretty vase. That's what that's going to be, is a vase.
Roger can make just about anything he can imagine, but the depth of his artistic talent might best be showcased through a 1,400-year-old technique called intarsia.
It's the process of taking all different types of wood, or one wood, and making pictures out of by turning the grain and the shades in the wood to get your picture and your overall look. No two are identical, because I'll just get a thought or I'll lose a train of thought and I'll eliminate a piece or I'll add a piece, but they all vary. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 pieces. So it's like a puzzle. Like you got red cedar, you got walnut, you got poplar. This is oak. As you can see, I've been doing this so long, I am good at puzzles. I say on an average small piece, it takes me about 2-3 days to get it all cut out, sanded, shaped. They're gluing it together. I glue them to a backer so they'll stay together. It's about a week process to finish one. Or somebody will send me a picture of their tattoo. Can you make this tattoo? Then I'll find the woods that match as close as possible to the color. Then I'll go from there and cut it out. Ain't no problem.
Roger is more than a match for any problem that might arise while creating his artwork. After he's finished, well, that's another story.
My wife likes to keep a lot of it. And she supports me all the way. My wife inspires me a lot.
Perhaps Misty's inspiration and support is also behind Roger's philanthropic pursuits, for children at least.
Rumor has it that you actually are known to give these away from time to time. Tell us about that.
I couldn't tell you how many I have gave away. If a kid comes into the booth, if they touch it, you know a kid wants it. And it's just amazing what a simple rocking horse will do for a kid.
Well, they're beautiful. They are really, really beautiful.
26 years I've been making them and giving them away. To kids only. No adults get free rocky horses.
This gentle giant offers so much more to anyone with an eye for detail, an appreciation for the sublime, and a respect for humility.
I'm nowhere near as good as I want to be. You always want to make yourself better and better and better. It's never ending.
Roger's inspirations, his family, his community, and the trees that provide the essence of his art shine through his creations and are deeply rooted in the man.
There's a piece of me in every bit of it. I love doing it.